Well, hello everybody. Everybody's out doing their summer thing. It's beautiful out, a little humid today. I went on a very long ride, kind of tired, but I thought I'd do a video. And today's subject, of course, is the IPCC report on food supply and overpopulation. It's becoming critical, they're saying. They're saying that we're going to overpopulate ourselves and we won't be able to feed ourselves. Not necessarily because there isn't enough food being grown, but because the transportation system from the food to the table is too complex, takes too much fossil fuel, and is really outdated because dry area foods aren't grown in dry areas. Water-intensive crops have been grown in dry areas requiring pumping of groundwater and causing the ground to recede. Some places around the world it has receded over 7 feet. Oh, unbelievable, in India mostly, where pumping isn't even regulated really. But let's go over to the board and see the details. So the world's current population is 7,725,428,899 plus. It's far higher now, even though I just wrote that number. It's fully outdated. The IPCC assessment report, population growth and economic growth are driving climate change. So, well, who didn't know that? Population growth is over 80 million per year in the plus side of growth. But there is a solution, and the solution is so easy because you just use your infill where houses and buildings used to be, where cities are in decline. You use that area to start building indoor farming, both vertical and horizontal. Here's the facts on what they've found so far in different companies already doing this and selling a lot of food out there. A lot of bell peppers, spinach, your greens, a lot of those are now grown indoors. And it's a really good place to grow them. You have environmental control. You never have cloudy days. You have fresh air from outside blowing through. And there's another new invention called a sauna tube, but it's more of a skylight kind of thing where it's a very small little disc on the top of the roof, and it amplifies the sunlight all the way down to where you want it to shine, and then it has a diffuser at the bottom where it diffuses the light, so you're getting natural sunlight on some of the vegetables. You're not going to get it on all of it, but some of it. So if you go 12 layers of growth on 3.5 acres, it equals 2 million pounds of food in 16 days instead of 30 days in the conventional land form of farming over here. Then what you can do is you immediately, as it comes off the conveyor belt, there's always fresh food coming off the conveyor belt. It's planted on one end and it's harvested on the other. And within 16 days it makes the journey and is harvested and immediately raced to the supermarket using far less fossil fuel this way than the old conventional way. Tractors aren't needed, farmland isn't needed, barns and equipment like that isn't needed. It's all robotic pretty much, and the harvesting is done either by hand or machine. This is the vertical part. This is the horizontal. This is where you grow all of your necessities, like everything from berries to greens to tomatoes. All that stuff can be grown here, whereas all your grains, your wheat and your barley and your oats, all that can be grown right here in the horizontal greenhouse, which takes advantage of the sauna tubes, which are all over the roof, and they shine light, natural light, down onto the growing whatever is on the top floor. And then the rest have mostly artificial light. Now, artificial light has taken a big leap forward in efficiency. First of all, there's solar panels all over the sides and the roofs of the tall buildings, the verticals. The horizontal has the natural light coming in from above, but the light that's artificially made can be purple now, which is more efficient, far more efficient, because the plants can't tell purple light from regular light and get all the nutrition they need out of the purple light, which is far more efficient. So things are really becoming more possible with vertical farming and vertical and horizontal indoor farming. In reality, right now, almost half of all the mushrooms grown in the U.S. is grown in indoor, vertical or horizontal gardening. It's already here. It's already coming to the cities near you. But places that are really in desperate need of work and an employment situation, the whole industry could revitalize the dead parts of the city and give hope once again. Not only that, but the plants give off all kinds of good oxygen and CO2, and we could use all of that in the cities. We could bottle the CO2 and we could breathe the oxygen. So many things you can do when humans put their brain to it. This game isn't over yet. It can go on for quite some time if we just use our brain a little bit. The IPCC report tells it like it is. We're in trouble. We either find a way to increase our efficiency of growing, or we starve to death. And of course we know where the starvation will start first. In the poorest countries, the hottest, and then it will work its way up to the wealthiest and richest countries. So, what can you do about it? Urge people in your local government to bring in vertical and horizontal farming. It's the way of the future. It can bring in fresh oxygen into the cities and loads of work. So, that's it for today. I definitely do appreciate all the comments on the videos. Even getting to upload a video can be difficult sometimes. YouTube is trying every step to get rid of anything that isn't Disney on their platform. And Pink Barrio is not Disney. We never have been, and we never will be. So, I appreciate your ups, downs, and your new subscribers, and until next time.